Hi guys, today I am fixing my Samsung dryer. The model of the Samsung dryer is, let's see, DV42H5000EW A3. The machine spins, it powers on and spins, but for some reason it's not drying, so it doesn't heat up. So I think it might be the heater element on the back right here, or well, it might be the thermostat or some sensor or something on the back right here. So what I did is I took off the air duct, and on the back right here, if I put the flashlight in here, then let's see, there is the thermostat. The thermostat and the heat element is in the back right here. It's kind of hard to see, but those are right there. So what I do is I am going to test those. Use the multimeter. I'm gonna test those to see if they work or not. Then I'm gonna take off the cover. So in order to access to the heating element of this specific Samsung model, there are two screws on the back right here. For the top top panel, we need to take these two screws or two bolts here first. After took out those two screws, use the flatbed driver and then just put it like this and just pull it back. Take off the front control panel. The front control panel, I think these two screws right here, one right here and one over here. Lift out the control panel and you will see two connectors right here. Unclip those. To remove these connectors, push this tab right here and then pull it out. Push it down and pull it out. Same thing over here, push this and pull it out. After removed the front panel, the control panel, next step is to remove the door. To remove the door, remove this screw and these screws are right here and the whole panel right here, and then lift the front panel, lift it up and then pull it out. Actually, you don't have to remove the screws right here. You don't have to remove right here. All you have to remove right here. Here's the one screw up here, one right here, and one right here, and one right here. Okay, and then these tabs right here, push them down with the flatbed screwdriver, and this one right here, push them down. And there are two more screws, one right here and one down here, right here, on the sides of the label. Push down this tab right here on both sides. Push it down and pry it out. Remove this connector right here. So there are tabs on one under here and one on the other side. To remove the front door and with the whole assembly panel, all you have to do is lift up the whole panel. Lift up from the bottom. So these are the tabs right here, one right here, one right here, and then one right over here. Three of them. Lift up the whole panel with the door attached, still attached to it. Then it will come off. And behind here, behind this box right here, there's a heater element back here. Unclip this, remove the screw right here. Okay, the next step is to bend this one down. Bend it down a little bit to access to another screw. There's another screw back here. It's right here, right where I shine the light, right there. Remove that one right there. Here's another screw right here. But in order to access to this screw, you bend this one down like that. Yeah, so I bend this one down like that, and I use the Phillips screwdriver and unscrew it. So after I removed these two screws, it was right here and one up here, then I lift it up and then pull it out. But before I pull it out, I need to disconnect these wires back here. So these wires right here, two right here, two back there, and two right here, total of 6 wires. But before you do that, make sure you unplug the power cord. So before you pull out the whole heating element assembly, the easiest way to pull it out is to remove these screws also. So it has one right here, and 2 in the back. The 2 screws on the back, you have to put your hand in the back, your hand in the back to feel them, and then be careful, don't scratch your hand. Then after that, pull out the whole thing. Then from here, you can unplug the wires. Before you unplug the wires, make sure you take a picture of them, so later on you know how to put it back. So these wires are hard to get them off, so make sure you wiggle them and slowly. Make sure you don't cut yourself. If you can't pull these wires out, there's a circle in the middle right here. Take something small and push that in the middle, push it down, and then pull it out. So the heating element is inside this case right here. I will have to remove these screws right here, around here, and then this one right here too, to open it up. And I'm gonna replace this one right here, and then this one right here, the thermostat and the thermostat, and the heating element is right here, but it's all the way inside this box. So I'm gonna open the box up and then show you guys. But I ordered the parts online, Amazon, or you can order at so I ordered mine from I think the website called Fast Parts or something like that. And then it came with these sensors right here, this one right here, and then this one right here, and then this is the new heating element. And you can actually test these things before you open them up to see which one working and which one is not working. To test it, you use the multimeter, and then you set it for check for continuity. So if you put the continuity, you test it here, you put one right here, and then if it beeps, then that means it's working. But it doesn't beep and it's not working. But in this case, I'm gonna replace everything. I'm gonna replace the whole. Sorry, the light went off. I'm gonna replace everything. To take these things off right here, this tab right here, and this one right here, to take it off, you're gonna have to bend. You have to have it bend this tab right here, bend it down, and then here's the tab right here. You bend it down, make it straight, bend it down, and after you bend it, you can pull them out. Okay, now I'm gonna show you why this Samsung dryer is not heating up, not drying the clothes. So I'm gonna show you right here. Right here, the heating element right here is cracked. You see it already cracked, it's already broken. The spring supposed to connect here, but it's not connecting. It's cracked. It's not connecting together. You see, that's why it's not heating up, and that's why the machine is just spinning, running. Everything looks good, except it's not heating. It's not drying the clothes. So I know everybody knows about how this heating element works to dry your clothes, but I just want to point out and then say a little bit about it. So the power goes here, and then it hits up the whole spring right here, then it dry your clothes. But this one right here, like I said, is broken, so that is why it's not working. Yeah, this is the new heating element, and this is the old one right here. And when you put this in, make sure you bend the tab up again, to bend it up, and then this one bend it up too, to keep this thing in place, and also to keep this thing right here in place so it doesn't move in and out. Make sure that the heating element inside, make sure it lines up with these holes right here. When you screw these down, see this one right here, this one right here is not lining up yet, so make sure you push it. You use your hand or whatever to push it, so make sure that it line up, and then you screw it down. When you put back the cover, make sure these two tabs, one right here, make sure these line up first before you put back the little screws back on. So these are the thermostats. I replaced the thermostats too with the heater element that came in the kit. Then I put everything back in order. And connect the wires for the heating element. The blue wires on the bottom and the red on the top, and for the thermostats, and the blue on the top and the black on the bottom. After I connected the wires, I put the big box in first, then the leg or the support in later. Okay, put the screws in, bend this tab here, right here, back up, straight up, and put the connector back. Then put the door, the front panel right here, put the front panel back, then the top, then screw them down. So when you put it back, make sure the box, the heating element box, make sure it goes straight all the way to the back, and then put this back bracket right here to support it. Okay, make sure, then put it back. Tabs here, lock in. Tabs right here, lock in, and put the screw back to one right here. Sorry, one right here, one right here, and right here, and right here, and a couple more in here, just right here and right here. Put the control panel back. Make sure these tabs right here, this right here goes in here, and excuse me, and then over here it goes in right here. And connect the wires. Put back the top cover in place. Use the screws, screw them back. Okay, that fixed the problem. This saves me a few $100s from buying a new dryer during the corona pandemic. Who has that kind of money, right? So at least it saves me a few $100s from buying a new dryer. All right, thank you, you guys. Thank you for watching. hope you guys like it, and in the future I will post a lot of videos, so hopefully if you guys can subscribe to my channel, that way you can see more of my videos. And I do from all kinds, from do it yourself, DIY, from cars and all kind of stuff. So again, thank you for watching, guys. You guys have a good day.